Jurassic Park is one of my all-time favorite franchises, so when LEGO decides to do anything at all remotely close to the original movie, I'll be all over it. So seeing an icon-sized Jeep Wrangler in the iconic gray and red branding is a literal dream come true, so thank you LEGO for sending it for review. The all-black box won't come as a surprise for 18+ rated products, though the opening flap it has was something I haven't seen LEGO doing in many years. As for the building instructions, they were split into two different booklets with 4 introductory pages about the car and LEGO model, which felt a bit lackluster as so much more could have been done and shown with this, I feel. There's a lot going on with the model, and that includes a few side builds, out of which I'll start with the display plaque stand, featuring the printed tile with a few facts about the model and Easter eggs, one of the very few prints the set has, next to an all-new Dennis Nedry minifigure. While it may look similar to previous ones, there's slight differences in the torso and head decorations overall, with an all-wet look from trying to free the Jeep from being stuck after crashing it while trying to smuggle that all-too-special Barbasol can. He also has a stick to play catch with the Dilophosaurus, but that didn't go so well. His hair can be replaced with the jacket's hood piece, and either of them can be kept behind the info plaque for safekeeping. Another of the side builds of this set is the East Dock sign Dennis destroyed when he crashed, which, as expected, freely turns just like it does in the movie. Arrow, sign, and dock sign are all stickers, which will be commonplace with this set, unfortunately. And while it may look like that's all there is to it, the base of the sign does hide two cool Easter eggs: a hidden frog referencing its use for filling the gaps in the dinosaur's DNA sequences, and on the back, a piece of amber with a mosquito on it, from where dinosaur DNA was extracted in the movie. The Jeep, however, will obviously be the highlight of the set, and boy am I happy to look at it standing in front of me. Depending on how big of a fan you are, you'll know there's a couple different numbered Jeeps running around Isla Nublar, and choosing to showcase your build between the main 4 seen on screen is possible due to a bunch of extra pieces and builds included in this set. You'll be given a choice at some point in the instructions to choose which one to go for, but to get things started, let's show off Jeep number 12 first, you know, the one Nedry crashed. What sets each Jeep variant apart are some of the numbered stickers you'll place onto it, namely the license plate, so to speak, on the front and back, the hood deco, a tag hanging from the car's rearview mirror, and the numbered sides. Beyond that, there's 2 more stickers, permanent this time around, next by the numbers with Jeep branding, and the big logo on the door that does open obviously, but still suffers from color mismatching between brick and sticker. Then he's tried to make the most out of the winch, which spins a little too freely for these kinds of mechanisms, ending up making it far easier on the other hand to roll back. And while we're here, we can take a peek under the hood to check the somewhat detailed engine. There's even that metal bar thingy to keep it open, which is cool. I'm mostly okay with the front section, but the mudguards needed a bit more refinement, if I'm being honest. As seeing these gaps here, due to how the different sections are connected, both here and in the back, feels like it needed some work. Harry Potter wand elements for the windshield wipers is a nice parts usage though, and so is the white handbag piece used for the windshield lights up top, recolored in white. We can't really avoid talking about the Jeep cover, of course, a large cloth-like piece covering the entire cabin, and the back of the Jeep, while very straightforward and somewhat plain, does have the 5th wheel that, interestingly enough, is used to steer the vehicle. That in turn made it so that you can't actually steer it with its steering wheel as it's fixed in place. To better see the interior details, I'll now swap Jeep 12 for Jeep number 18, which will look exactly the same as 29 apart from the numbers, requiring just the removal of the cover and the windshield lights. It's a 4-seater with a few different adjustable parts, not by much though, stickers for some pouches behind the front seats, and a dashboard fully stickered with aisles too, which again I do find unfortunate. The biggest change comes when you choose to turn the Jeep into number 10, seen in the famous T-Rex chase scene. The roll cage is now gone, and a few boxes of equipment are added, not just for show, as they can be opened, revealing a few tools in one, a raptor claw in another, and a rubber deck, which I can't really pinpoint as a reference to the movie. Oh, and one of the searchlights used by Ellie and Muldoon is here too. One of my favorite details about the Jeep is the stickers for the side mirrors that, if you look close enough, match the T-Rex chase scene a bit too close. I love this set, and I do say it knowing full well that this is nostalgia taking over my opinions. I do have a fair bit of criticism with the heavy use of stickers or some of the uninspired parts of the build, but all of that goes away for me personally because there's this logo on the box and so many references to a movie I love too much, so take that as you will. At the time of recording, I wasn't made aware of the price of this set, but looking at the piece count and the IP license, I wouldn't be surprised if these were priced anywhere between $220 to $250. Any more than that would be considered overpriced by my standards, yet I'd still buy it regardless because, well, dinos. But if this lands on that $200 sweet spot that I hope it will, instant recommendation for all Jurassic Park fans out there. After this, we're only really missing the Ford Explorer then at this scale, right? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one, which will probably take a while since I'll have my hands full with my latest build.